Hello from Singapore! Right after arriving to the airport, we actually went on like a full-on day tour of the city. So I'm gonna show you what we did in a minute, and then I'm just gonna continue with what we're gonna do in about an hour, because we're going to the Marina Bay area and we're gonna go see some light shows, so that should be super exciting. Our first stop of the day was the Esplanade, which is a performing arts center right by the bay. There's even an outdoor stage where up-and-coming musicians can come to perform, which adds a really cool vibe to the promenade. From that spot you can get a great view of the iconic Marina Bay Sands resort, and if you cross the Esplanade Bridge, you get to see a water fountain statue called Merlion, which is some sort of a mascot of Singapore. Its fish body represents Singapore's origin as a fishing village, and the lion head represents Singapore's original name, Singapura, which means Lion City. On the other side of the bridge, there's the Fullerton Hotel. It's a 6-star hotel which actually used to be a general post office building while Singapore was still a British colony. Now, if you cross the Anderson Bridge, right by the Fullerton Hotel, you can check out Victoria Theatre, which used to be the town hall. Then you also have the current Parliament building and the National Gallery. A really cool place to visit is Haji Lane. There's a lot of funky murals, independent fashion boutiques, and quirky cafes such as the Selfie Coffee. I haven't given it a try, but I have found something I've been looking for since landing in Malaysia 2 weeks prior. It's called Teh Tarik, and essentially it's hot black tea with condensed milk, but they prepare it with a pouring method, which makes it very frothy and sweet. I absolutely loved it. In the afternoon, we hopped on the metro, which is so nice and spacious and easy to use, and we made our way to the gardens by the bay. It's the most famous attraction in Singapore, and one of the things you can experience there is the light and sound show called Garden Rhapsody. The entrance to the tree grove where the Garden Rhapsody is held is open to the public and completely free, so definitely make sure to head there one evening. The 15-minute long show starts at 7:45 as well as 8:45. Another free light show you can swing by is Spectra at Marina Bay Sands, which is literally across the street from the Gardens of the Bay. There's also a nice promenade there with a massive shopping center, so you can shop till you drop if you have enough money for mainly luxurious items, or you can visit one of the fancy restaurants, or go for the cheaper version, which is the food court, and that's exactly what I did. On our final day in Singapore, we headed back to the gardens by the bay and went to check out the domes, which are a bit pricey to visit, but well worth it. We went to the new Floral Fantasy one, which you need to book a slot for, then to the Flower Dome, which is the largest greenhouse in the world, and lastly, we also visited the Cloud Forest that's all about the plants from tropical mountainous regions, and the Cloud Forest is also the dome where you can find the world's tallest indoor waterfall. For amazing views of the city, head over to a bar called C'est La Vie. It's located in the Marina Bay Sands, and you do have to pay $22 to go up, but the $22 are actually redeemable, so you can use it to order a cocktail or some nibbles when you get up there. You get pretty much the same views as if you would if you went to the observation deck, which costs $23 to visit, but you can't redeem those $23 for food or drinks. Plus, at C'est La Vie, you also get to see the Marina Bay Sands pool, which is the longest infinity pool in the world. So yeah, for better value, head to the bar, not the observation deck. So I didn't film it, but I did finish up my trip by visiting the Orchard shopping mall. There's so many shopping centers in Singapore, and yeah, there's a lot of stores to choose from. I didn't really have the energy or the money to, you know, shop till you drop, but I did visit Sephora and grabbed two products. The first one is this lip sleeping mask from Laneige, which is a product that so many people have recommended to me. I hear only good things about it, so I'm gonna give it a try. And then I also ran out of my proper foundation, so I grabbed it while I was there. It is the CC Cream by It Cosmetics. Also, the shopping center had a really good food court. I ate the best chicken fried rice there, so yeah, it was definitely worth going just for that. But yeah, that's it about my trip to Singapore. It was very short but very sweet. Singapore is an amazing city and definitely a must visit, even if you're not necessarily a city lover. It's very clean, very modern, but very green at the same time. Everything in the city just works. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, everything is like super thought out. You can tell they've kind of like planned the city from scratch, and if I were to design a city, it would look very similar to Singapore. Next time I'm coming to Southeast Asia, I am definitely making sure to fly through Singapore again so I can stop over for a few more days. There's just still more that I want to see. A day and a half in the city was definitely not enough. So yeah, hopefully I could come back soon and, you know, live that crazy rich Asians life for a couple of days. But yeah, thanks so much for watching this vlog. I hope you enjoyed my quick guide to Singapore. My Southeast Asia vlogs have come to an end, so the next time I'm going to see you is gonna be from London. Make sure to subscribe down below to stay tuned, and I'll see you next week. Bye!
About to leave, already packing, come with me, I'm not really asking.